This is today's love horoscope prediction for the Cancer sign. Those born between June 21 and July 22 are of this zodiac sign. We focus on feelings, but we also inform you about other aspects of your life that are important to you and the way you interact with others. Today you may strive to please someone who really does not deserve it. Think carefully about what you do because it is likely that you are overdoing it with someone who is not worth it. Cancers are very generous and altruistic, but you have to learn to differentiate who deserves that you turn to them and who does not. With regard to love, I tell you that until you value yourself as you deserve, others will not do the same, and you will not find that person who will change your life. With your partner, the same thing happens to most of you. You go out of your way to please them, and you still haven't realized that the more you do to please them, the more distant they are. It is time for you to start valuing yourself more and loving yourself more. This is how you will get others to value you more. Love horoscope for single women. Without a doubt, you are having to be subjected to a partner. This may be your main problem when it comes to maintaining a stable relationship. Today to the Cancer woman, this topic may arise if you are starting a relationship. I advise you to make things clear to the other person from the beginning so that they know how to act with you, because if not you will soon get tired, as has happened to you on other occasions. Perhaps finding a point of balance between total freedom and being subjected to a relationship is what you should try to achieve. It is not impossible, it is just a matter of proposing it and explaining it to the other person so that they understand you and put it into practice. Today's free prediction for the Cancer man: it is essential that your self-esteem is not so low and that you stop thinking about what others will say about you. A Cancer man is by nature a bit shy, and if you add to this the need for approval from others, we have a cocktail that is not at all favorable for love and relationships or sporadic relationships. The horoscope today tells us that it is difficult to reverse the situation along this path, but that it would still fluttering inside you. It is better to turn the page, although this is only advice for the vast majority and is what indicates the tendency of your sign. Therefore, it does not mean that everyone will do the same with that love of the present or the past. Cancer horoscope today of love for singles: remember that there is no harm that does not come for good, and that should be your philosophy in relation to love and all kinds of relationships, whether they are open, sporadic or traditional couples. It is more than possible that there has been some disappointment and that you still have consequences of it. Do not worry about that, because the horoscope of your sign today tells us that these are feelings that are going to mitigate and move away more and more. Regarding the future of Cancer in this field, I tell you that the beginning of a new state is more than possible, but he sees slowly and thinks things through before making hasty decisions. To those of your sign who are a little down and without desire, I tell you that with that attitude you will achieve little. You have to take small steps so that the illusion for love and for life begins to flourish, and celebrate them, share them as much as possible. Trying to change them is a mistake, and despising them more, because each one of us is what he likes. The music and the arts that we choose reflect our essence, our origin. If you don't have a partner, you feel upset because the person you like behaves strangely with you. He approaches, he moves away, she is warm, then cold, then she seems angry with you. There is nothing you can do because she is measuring the ground. The best is yet to come. The stars tell you, and they don't lie. Today you feel discouraged because things, business, work, sales, do not perform as you need. However, you must keep going, because things will change until they give you a positive trend. It's not time to give up. That feeling that drains your energy is melancholy, and if you don't take the necessary measures, it can turn into something bigger and more indomitable. This is a day to dispel it, and you can do it in a direct and effective way. Focus on being grateful for the now and today. Show gratitude to yourself for where you are. You have many special signs today. Today you need to remember the following. There are many envious people around you and they are annoyed that you are ahead of them. In love, we are not anyone's rag. We can't depend on other people, and we can be happy without depending on anything or anyone. We don't need them to leave and then come back. We need commitment and the desire to form something important. Letting go is part of life, although it hurts us, it is preferable. Problems in previous days, it seems that everything is beginning to improve, and now things remain calm. Take the opportunity to think about your mistakes. A very important cycle has begun for you. Take advantage of these days to close deals or businesses that are in your favor. You will feel sure that you can handle everything that comes your way. This also applies to improving intimate and passionate relationships with your partner. If you have a partner, try to have a detail that makes him feel your love. It does not matter if you failed in the past, show him who you are now at this moment. If you are single, it is likely that the temporary break made you think that you missed your ex-partner. However, this is not the most convenient, and above all, do not do it to avoid loneliness. At work, focus only on one goal at a time. Do not let negative comments affect you, especially if you have an argument with a colleague who does not know how to accept good advice. You need to improve your diet and propose physical activity to direct all that energy and improve your emotions. Try to free your body with exercises or day. Don't be the emotional garbage dump of people who tell you secrets and promises that don't seem to affect them afterwards. Lucky numbers for today: 1, 7, 12, 38, 42, 48. Free Cancer Daily Horoscope Advice. All the signs of the horoscope are divided into 3 decans according to the date of birth, and this is the specific prediction of today's horoscope for each of them. First decan, June 21 to 30. Finish with one thing and then you can start another. This is the main advice for those born on these days. Second deanery, July 1st to 10th. Haste is not a good advisor, neither in love nor in any field. Third decan, July 11 to 22. Start walking in search of what you want, but the horoscope